Today I'm at Daylight Gallery in Camden, Tennessee. I'm here with Anna Rose, who is a San Francisco Art Institute graduate with dual majors in art history and oil painting. I'll be giving a brief overview of the techniques she uses to create oil portraits, beginning by preparing the canvas, multiple applications of color, and finally preserving the piece for longevity and vibrancy. A grid is first measured and drawn onto the reference material, such as a photograph. This will be transferred and scaled to fit the size of the canvas. A brush, acrylic paint, and water softener is used to create the grid, as well as a ruler for dimensions. Next, a line drawing is made that includes all the basic features of the reference. The drawing is made to verify the scale and relation between the canvas and the reference material, and the acrylic paint is used for its fast drying time and its large margin for error. A monochrome underpainting is then made of the entirety of the canvas. This is done to preface the light patterns in the reference material, and the colors are mixed to reflect the tones of the reference. Commonly, a warmer hue is used to portray the lifelike qualities of skin. A gradient spectrum is then created using titanium white and one other chosen color value. Approximately 3 to 5 values will be mixed. The brightest hues will be used for the areas that have the most illumination, and the darker hues are used for those with lesser or no illumination. Once this is finished, the canvas is now ready for oil paint and the full color spectrum to be introduced. Oil paint requires a solvent to mix and allow for application. Historically, this would be turpentine, but in a modern setting, a less toxic solvent such as Gamsol would be used. A 50-50 ratio of paint to solvent is ideal. Once mixed, thin layers of paint are applied to the canvas, gradually bringing color to the portrait. And unlike a plein-air painting, which will be completed in one sitting, this process is completed over the course of weeks or months. This allows the oil paint to dry in between applications, which allows it to remain bright and vibrant, as well as keeping the colors from being unintentionally mixed. When nearing the completion of the painting, the ratio of paint to solvent will stay the same, although the ingredients used will change. An equal mixture of Gamsol, linseed oil, and Damar varnish will be used. The Gamsol thins the paint, allowing for application. The linseed oil assists in drying times and the viscosity of the paint, and the Damar varnish creates a gloss finish. The final layers of the skin are then glazed on, as well as the finer details such as the eyebrows, eyelashes, and wrinkles, blemishes, and the finer shadows. Once the final touches are finished, the work is left to dry for at least 1 month before a final layer of Damar varnish is applied to preserve the paint. This will be applied with a large fine bristle brush and then allowed to dry for at least 1 week before it is ready to be displayed. I would like to thank Anna Rose for her time and consideration, allowing me to interview her and present her technique. And although this is her process, other artists may have their own preferred methods and practices. Thank you.